From childhood, we're told, be disciplined. Wake up early. Study hard. Work harder. Don't stop. Don't rest. Don't complain. Society glorifies the idea of discipline as if it's some magical key that unlocks every door. But here's the truth. No one tells you. Discipline without balance becomes self-destruction. You can be the most disciplined person in the room and still lose. If your mind is exhausted, if your heart is empty, if your life has no meaning or joy outside of your goals, success isn't built on endless grind. It's built on sustainable growth. And sustainability comes from balance. Part 1. Why discipline alone fails. Let's be brutally honest. Anyone can be disciplined for a week. Anyone can wake up at 5 a.m. for 3 days. Anyone can push hard when they're motivated. But real life isn't a motivational video. Real life hits you with stress, sickness, heartbreak, burnout, responsibility, financial pressure, mental fatigue. And when that happens, pure discipline isn't enough. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You can't fight a war with no armor. Discipline is your sword, powerful, sharp, and strong. But balance, without a shield, the first real hit will break you. People don't quit because they're weak. They quit because they're overwhelmed. Part 2. The myth of the 24/7 hustler. Social media made it worse. You see videos telling you sleep is for the weak. Work while others rest. If you aren't grinding every second, you're failing. But here's the truth. The people telling you to grind 24/7 don't even live like that themselves. Successful entrepreneurs sleep. Athletes rest. Creators recharge. Leaders take breaks. Winners recover. The hustle culture makes you feel guilty for being human. But you are human, not a machine. And the moment you try to operate like a machine, you break your mind, your nerves, your relationships, your health, and eventually your dreams. Part 3. Discipline without balance creates burnout. Burnout is not when your body stops. It's when your soul stops. You know that feeling. When you wake up tired, even after sleeping. When things you used to love feel heavy. When your mind feels slow. When nothing excites you anymore. This happens when discipline becomes punishment instead of empowerment. Burnout happens when you force yourself forward, but never give yourself time to breathe. Let this sink in. Discipline is supposed to support your life, not replace it. If discipline kills your joy, you're doing it wrong. If discipline kills your mental health, it's not discipline. It's self-abuse. If discipline destroys your relationships, your peace, your identity, then you're not building a future. Part 4. Balance doesn't mean being soft. Now let's make something very clear. Balance does not mean laziness. Balance does not mean giving up. Balance does not mean taking it easy. Balance means working hard without destroying yourself in the process. Balance is knowing when to push, and when to pause, when to sprint, and when to breathe, when to stay focused, and when to step back and reset. Balance is long-term discipline. Part 5. The triangle of real success. Real success is not just discipline. It's a combination of 3 things. Discipline, what keeps you moving. This is the grind, the routines, the habits, the commitment to your goals. Joy, what keeps you alive? This is the thing that refreshes your mind, family, friends, a hobby, some laughter, a peaceful walk, a moment of play. Rest, what keeps you strong. Part 6. The secret of high performers. Do you know what the most successful people in the world actually do? They plan their rest with the same seriousness they plan their work. Athletes train hard, but their recovery is equally strict. Writers write intensely, then disconnect for hours. Students who top exams don't study 16 hours. They study smart, not constant. In the end, remember this. Discipline may get you started, but balance gets you across the finish line. Discipline creates momentum. Balance creates longevity. Together, they create greatness. So stop beating yourself up. Stop calling yourself lazy. Stop thinking you're failing.